Hello and good evening. For the first time in so many weeks, so many streams, we do have, first of all, a 2v2 going on, and at the same time, we're starting earlier than the announced time. Unbelievable, two at the same time. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I mean the game on time. What is this? I don't know, but I'm happy. Mardonier, good evening, sir. I think MPG is still there. Not sure about what you're saying, but I can actually look it up really quickly if you want me to. I'm going to find it for you and, of course, give the link. Also, good evening, Ryan. Bonsoir, bienvenue. We got Frosty Unicorning in the house as well. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Star Spanky, bună seara, bine venit, domnule. I gotta really quick at the spawns, take a look at the spawns, and we're gonna talk about the difference between the 4v4 and 2v2s. First of all, on England, we do have over here Eleanor coming up with London. I do see a scout coming out from his spawn in one turn, and of course he's starting to scout out the west side. Definitely a strong city over there on that right style that he could settle on and work the 1-3s. Of course, I do see on the 7 seas as a map, they do have quite a bit of land to settle to the north and to the south and to the east. That's gonna serve him quite nicely to get up in strength. Also, he has an ally on the east side. He has Rob1, Vietnam. That's gonna be his one and only ally on this map. They can trade coastally. I'm pretty sure Thang Long can put a city over here on the 2-1 and get, oh my god, 4-2 spices galore. That banana over there as well, just, you know, the cherry on top, unbelievable. Of course, since this is a 2v2, it looks like it's going to be an east versus west as well. The map does go around. We might actually see Eleanor put a few coastals over there on the west side and try to go against Persia on the navy side. I'm not sure about that. We'll see. Also, Bob, well, it is what it is. Bob17, good evening, sir, and thank you so much for that first promotion. I think it's because we actually started way earlier than before. That's probably why the first promotion never actually got, you know, everybody was stunned over here by what's going on. We do have also Poland with the city of Krakow with a 2-2 base. It looks like he's gonna have quite a few places for his holy sites. I'm pretty sure Poland over here should go at least 1 or 2 holy sites. I do see him with a decent amount of cities that he can settle on the west side. He did meet Vietnam, his well, arch enemy here. Robbie is gonna go mano a mano against Nopplz. We do have also on the northeast, past Mogadishu, Pasargade. This is, I think, the weakest spawn of them all, mostly because of the coastal settlers that he's gonna have to benefit from. Of course, I do see he's gonna have quite a few of them, and I don't think at the beginning of the game he's gonna be that worried about England. England is gonna take a while until he's gonna settle cities over there on the west side. But anyway, Simon did choose to stay in place. He's gonna get the fresh water from that one river, gonna improve the fish, and it's gonna have a sheep tile to improve as well. Of course, I didn't actually have animal husbandry to improve the sheep tile, and that's one of the reasons he did go for the fish. He did go sailing first, so we're gonna see him get a lot more food with the production coming out from that resource. We're very quickly ending up on turn 8. They still have a remap token available for each team, and of course we do need to see if they're gonna want to use it. This actually gives me a little bit of time to search for the big thing. Let me see, workshop. I'm gonna find it, sir. Multiplayer helper. Whoa. Okay. Oh, are you sure? Wow, man, this man might be right. We might not have multiplayer help. Okay, well, I mean that's gonna be a bad juju. That is gonna be definitely a bad juju. What is it? MPH. Let's see. Yeah, it's MPH. Okay, got it. That's why I wasn't finding it for some reason. Pepega. Copy link address. Copy page URL actually. Who is it? Frosty? No, not Frosty. Sorry. Mardonier, are you still here, sir? There you go. I think you can actually this one. This is the big link. Wow, this is such a big link. Well, what is this? No, I want to delete that. Not that. It's actually on Jack the Narrator's workshop, multiplayer helper. It's still there. It's still there. Okay, so this is the map that we're gonna have to fight on. And if you search for that, just search the text MPH. You should find it as the first option over there. Tell me if you did find it. So if you didn't, I'm gonna give you the link. Also, Victorious, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We do need to see, of course, what they're gonna end up starting with on the first options here with the next series and so on and so forth. Now, I do notice. We do have the first settlers popping out of the series. AlphaG is gonna choose to buy a scout. Quite expensive as an investment here at the beginning. Okay, so really quickly, I'm gonna go through what is the difference between a 4v4 and a 2v2. First of all, of course, immediately you see the player count. What is the impact of the player count on the game? Well, first of all, yes, you're gonna have a military alliance. You're not gonna get to get any other alliance because, you know, limited by number of players. And the problem would be on the gold generation and the strategic resource generation. You have to be extremely careful with those. You've seen a lot of the players have problems in the 4v4s with the strategic resource generation. You can imagine in the 2v2s it's just so much more. Hello Pigfix, good morning, good day to you, sir. Actually, bonsoir monsieur, bonsoir, bienvenue. I am, je bien. Wandering the map. I didn't actually see any wonders in the map. I actually didn't check for the wonders on the map, but definitely I'm gonna try to look for them. Baraklov, also hello there, sir. Good evening and welcome. One of the other things that can happen also, you can, it's gonna be much easier to go for a culture victory. There is a possibility for also religious victory. Even in a 2v2 format, you do have that option. Most of the time you're gonna see it in 1v1s, but still 2v2s can actually make you do stuff. Ooh, that is really cheeky and annoying to your opponent. Of course, we've seen this is the 7 Seas map. Is going to be quite a map, quite a big map for them to develop in, and we're going to need to see if that's if religion is even going to be an option. The thing is, and we've talked actually a lot in the Civland about this. Poland is in an extremely good spot to get a lot of tourism early, and with those early relics, with the tourism for him, if he does manage to go full on that way, it is going to be a problem for their opponents. Probably one of the reasons they did get Eleanor at the beginning. Eleanor, as you've seen, has a lot of potential to get the culture, to get the science from those amphitheaters. Usually it is incentivized to go for the amphitheaters. Also, I love to see a sneaky Eleanor deer settle to northwest late game, then canal into the sea and go pop Persia with destroyers. Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah, this one, he's talking about this one. Bobo, how are you doing? Man, I gotta say also, Aquarius Wolf, good evening, sir, welcome. I don't know if you guys heard the news. I don't know if you guys are watching the news, but this is actually quite a sad day. The Queen of England has reached her end of the life, and I think we should show our respect with 1 minute, how to say, silence. 1 minute silence. So we got, let's start from the beginning with minute 15 XX05. We're actually going to have a 1 minute of silence for the Queen. Pay our respects for the English Queen. An amazing track, an amazing life she had. She did manage to discover so many things throughout her life, visit so many places, and yeah. Okay, so there we go. We paid all respects for the queen, and of course, we do hope she's gonna be handled over there in heaven by the gods. We're gonna need to see what's gonna happen with England from now on, and of course the news will tell you more than I know. Of course, much respect. Yes, much respect. Also, good evening, Harley the Spider. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Okay, so let's see. We got the God of the Sea coming up for England. I do see Sheffield London is gonna get that extra production onto his strategic, onto his coastal resources that he actually improved. We do have Vietnam, not yet with a Pantheon, but he did go for that second settle Kung Kong to the south of Thang Long, of course, with another settler coming up in 1. We do have him with an ability to go over here on the 1-2. This is gonna be an awesome city. I really like the fact that he's gonna have a lot of forest, rainforest to put those districts between his cities, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for the triangle, quadruple, Maximus, Thuns. He needs to put the Thuns all over the map. Of course, getting those replacement encampments is gonna allow him to get extra culture from puzzling them, the Legos they need to get in, and of course, they're gonna get some extra adjacency from the other districts as well. Very, very, very cool. We do need to see also Rob maybe try to do some form of push over here, some form of pressure on Poland. Nopplz is gonna get. Oh, did he just? Oh my God, he got a relic right in the face of Poland. Oh my God, can you imagine if Poland would have actually scouted this? He never scouted this, and he didn't get the hut. The people to the north of Poland were much happier to give that Vietnamese visitor one of the relics, and of course, as you can see, they also joined his empire. We do have monument coming up from Plock. You do see he's already getting some extra culture underneath that city from a coffee tile. Has another one to the north and another seal tile. I would really suggest getting the seal tiles, but like I said, the problem is with the gold here. They just don't have enough gold to spread around, and I'm pretty sure they're trying to use it to its maximum effectiveness. We do also notice Vietnam is probably going to get to pillage the holy site here, even if there is a slinger from the city of Krakow. The Vietnamese scout did set in place. He's gonna get, okay, there we go, get the pillage, bro. Robbie, don't wait. There we go, got the pillage. Free a Pantheon over there for Robbie. No need to actually go for the God King card, even though honestly I still think he's got it. Yeah, there we go, he has it. So not really an easy question. Easy endeavor. Zenja Max, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello, privet. We do have a deer tile improved by Poland. Maybe he's gonna go for some Temple of Artemis here. I doubt it, but maybe. I'm actually quite curious what kind of Pantheon is he gonna go for. He does have a lot of floodable terrain to the southwest of Plock. Maybe some marsh tiles as well to the north and to the west. I'm thinking, definitely I'm thinking Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. At the same time, Poland does really like its faith generation, so maybe we will see something like that towards that. On Persia, we still don't have a Pantheon yet. He did go for Bactri to the southwest and settled it next to his 2 fish tiles there. He did also improve the fish tile that he had in the capital city. I do notice he is going to the north over here with another settler towards Upsun or Hollow. That's, of course, a Tundra Wonder. It does give you some food, some production, and some faith. And I'm a bit sad that Persia is going to find out that he's going to have iron at some point, and he's probably not going to discover a campus and put it down on that tile. That's a +3 campus that is gonna be, well, blocked by another tile. It's so sad when you see that happening. But anyway, he's gonna get a galley out. He's gonna start scouting on the seas. I'm pretty sure he's wary about the position of England. They don't know where each other are at the moment, where each other is at the moment. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna need to find that out. Of course, we do see the third city of Poland going to the west side here. He's trying to get the positioning on Vietnam. A bit curious that Vietnam actually chose to settle a bit further away than that 1-2 I was talking about earlier, especially on that tile. Maybe he's thinking of his stance positioning, and that's one of the reasons. Of course, it would have needed a little bit of a different thun placement, even though the thuns don't require to put the cities on, to put the district on rainforest or forest. That would have definitely changed up his district placement. Well, we do see one put from Hewitt to the south of the first thun, and from what I can see over here, he might get a very good campus next to the mountains, next to the sun. And of course, we're going to need to see. Oh, wait a second. That's from Kung Kong. So we're probably going to see Hue put it on the rainforest here. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the best placement for it. Okay. I mean, yeah, that works. If it works, it works. Oh, no. Is he going to go? Okay. Okay. Now I'm a bit confused. Maybe he didn't want to take out that rainforest tile. Maybe he's thinking about his Government Plaza placement. Maybe he's thinking about some other placement for his. Oh, he couldn't put up how to say campus over there anyway, because you know, it was a niter tile, not a rainforest tile. Oh, Pepega, Vietnam, and Vietnam. I totally forgot. Vietnam. Yes. Anyway, I think actually it might be good like this. Giving that opening, allowing to have that tile, of course, for another district. Now we do need to check out really quickly the city states. We got Volin as the single military city state. Mogadishu is going to be the one with trade. We got Kandy on religious bonuses. Rapa Nui Ayutthaya with culture, and Buenos Aires is going to be the only one with industry. There are other challenges that I have to point out about the 2v2s. One of the major challenges in a 2v2 is to actually get a golden age, and it's one of the reasons you're actually going to see the players try to get civilizations that have unique things at the beginning. Either you're going to get somebody getting a unique building, a unique unit, or a unique improvement, anything that can actually give them a little bit of an edge at the beginning of the game. Bonk of Go. Bonk Live Go. Good evening, sir, and thank you so much for the follow. Are we getting there? We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. Oh my God, we're getting there. 4950, boys. 4950. T minus 50 to get to 5,000 followers. Can you imagine? Oh my God. We got Sheffield coming up with those two bananas on the west side. Traders also coming out of his cities. He's going for his third center to the south over there towards those spice tiles. Now you see that he didn't actually go for the connection cities to the south. I'm a bit man, I would have loved for him to actually connect all of these lakes. But I have to say, Two words, guys. Hui Tokali in the cities of oh my God, in England. Can you imagine Hui over here? He has so many tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tiles that could be improved with the nice and juicy extra culture, the production, and the gold. Oh, yes. Can Sheffield build the Panama Canal into the ocean to the west? Well, I guess no. You mean this one? No. That's a sugar tile. Sugar. Anyway, coming back on this, we do have Poland going for his Holy Site prayer projects. Of course, if we open up over here the era score screen, you can immediately see what I'm talking about. You see they have a challenge to actually go for that golden age here. We got 8 more turns. Simon is a little bit ahead with 16 out of 19. We got Nopplz on 12 out of 19, and Robbie is on 13 out of 19, and AlphaG did manage to get it with 20 out of 19. Not sure how this man did it, but he did it. Of course, he still has the Royal Navy dockyard. I believe he did he get a boat earlier? I saw a boat in production, but I guess it's not there anymore. Maybe he didn't manage to get some land discovered over here, some wonders. Of course, the first time you put an eye on the wonder, it does give you some extra points. It's kind of tough in a team environment to do so, but it's still the first one gets it. It's quite important. Pretty Pasha, hello there, sir, and welcome to the stream. Coming up on Persia, we do see him trying to sniff around the coastline to figure out if he has Eleanor to go against. I'm pretty sure he might actually see if he goes right on to this tile, the 1-1. If he sees this, he's gonna discover the borders, just the edge of the borders of England, and he's gonna know where to watch. It is very important for Persia also to discover this land, because even if there is fog of war, you can quote-unquote see through the fog of war if somebody actually settles the city, which is kind of not fog of war-ish, if you get my drift. It would have been quite interesting if the game, for example, wouldn't allow you to see that through the fog of war. For example, you can see if somebody plays districts, if somebody improved tiles, and so on and so forth. There are quite a few details that you can still see through the fog of war and make decisions around them. Give me a second. Oh, I see, I got pinged over there. We do have Vietnam going for City Patriot Goddess. He's gonna get more production towards these districts. I believe the Thun that doesn't actually take a district slot, if I'm not mistaken, but let me actually take a look here. Does not provide great people points, is not a specialty district. Yeah, it's not a specialty district, so it doesn't actually count towards the specialty district count of your cities. That is amazing, by the way. It also allows you to put that 50% into the first district with City Patron Goddess, as well as the half cost Thun. Now you do see Robbie getting quite a bit of culture on 7 science and 16 culture. Doesn't have Moksha established. He's gonna be quite quickly on 40 culture here. I gotta say, I'm a bit surprised that we saw Poland accept this spawn, since it did meet Vietnam quite early, mostly because Poland's timing is a little bit later than his opponent here. Yes, he's gonna get relatively strong-ish monumentality that he can work. At the same time, thinking about the mid to late game, he's gonna have a hard time getting his general. He's going to have a hard time getting his defense going, and at the same time build up that culture. Remember, on Poland, you actually need to go for the Reformed Church to actually discover those wing hussars. That's the most powerful push that you're going to get with Poland. And it allows you to breach your opponent's lands. To get there, you need a lot of culture. To get a lot of culture, most of the time you're going to need a lot of theater squares with wonders, extra adjacency, maybe some Colosseum, and so on and so forth. Which is, of course, something that you sometimes actually get to do. Unfortunately, it's not always going to be like that if you have an opponent next to you. Mostly because he's going to try to pressure you. And the timing of Vietnam is actually a little bit earlier. It's like 10 turns, 12 turns earlier than the Wing Hussar, mostly because of the Voichen being discovered so much earlier than the Wing Hussar. And of course, we're going to see the Voichen start to pop left, right, and center from the cities of Vietnam when he's going to get that technology. The Voichen replacement, what is it, crossbow, I believe? It's extremely good as a unit. It can actually shoot and move, which is amazing. Yeah, it replaces the crossbow, has a sight of 3, and can move after attacking. This is unbelievable, by the way. Yes, it is more expensive, sure, but it is 100% worth. With the ability of getting those, generating those generals, of course. You can get you can get the projects going. You can see, even though he does have 3 thuns, these are not actually generating general points. That's from the, you know, that's how they work, but you can still get the projects, so you still need those 3 projects to actually get it. Good evening, One Muffin. Hello there, sir, and welcome. We do have a settler coming up from another settler coming up from Thanglong in 1, Moksha establishing that in 2. In the city of Krakow, we do have a dominant religion, Buddhism. He went for reliquaries and defender of the faith with religious settlements as pantheon, 20% production towards settlers, and of course the expansion rate is also 50% higher. That's a lot of culture acquired there just from one single city, with one single expansion. Bonus. We do have Poland here with the Slinger going against the scouts of Vietnam. Slowly he's taking down that scout, but you can see he's losing valuable time, especially towards that Temple of Artemis. There isn't that much of a competition for it, so I guess he's not prioritizing it that badly. On Persia, we do have him going for God of War and Plunder. They didn't manage to get this pantheon, so he can have a very good generation of great animal points. If he wants to go for encampments, getting those generals is going to be easy for him. I'm quite surprised we don't see him going for commercials most of the time, and I really have to mention this, most of the time it's much better to go even if you're coastal, with Persia to go for the commercials because of those extra merchant points in this situation. Like in the 2v2 setup, you don't have to go against anybody on the seas. You just don't care about the admirals that much, but you do care about the merchants, because you do get, as you can see over here, extra trade capacities, more bonuses coming up from them, free merchants also to work, and of course we do know that Persia does have those internals working much better. Extra culture, extra gold coming up through the civics. You get so many good things over here, even a banana. One muffin is also saying us that that's a tight start right there with the simmers in the back. Yes, exactly. We got the front. Well, I'm a bit actually conflicted on this, because I would have thought Poland would be a simmer and not Persia. Yes, they can both be simmers, don't get me wrong. Like Persia has a very strong simming capacity with those extraordinary internal trade routes, but Poland would need more peace than Persia, if you get my drift. As in, Persia can definitely, you know, feel at home with classical warfare, with immortals. He's gonna be like banging his chest over there from the top of the hill and taking out his opponents, while Poland, not so much. You know, he's like, you know, the when you're a kid and you don't know what water is, and you're like, that's basically what Poland is with early warfare, you know. Like, it's not that big, not that great. This is gonna be a struggle. Yes, this is definitely gonna be a struggle. Robbie, you see, he was forced to actually go for his galleys because he really needs the extra era scores. He's on 13 out of 19, and that's with unique district, with the Than. That's quite a problem. He's gonna try to get a boat from Kong Kong. We do have only 2 more turns. Ooh, he's not gonna get the golden age. Ooh. Oh, he is? Wait, it's 15 out of 19. He finished something and he got 15 out of 19. Maybe he got a money somewhere. No, this is Nopplz. I did like the name, by the way, Nopplz. Is that how you pronounce it? Anybody here? Raise a hand if you're the friend of one of the teammates over here, one of the players. Simon, Nopplz, Robbie, AlphaG. Anybody raise a hand so we know who we can ask more details about the players here. It's an adventure for me as well to get a hold of the details, all of the details here, so I can appreciate every little bit of extra detail that we're gonna have. Rafifi, hello there. Yes, a 2v2. Oh, yes, we got a 2v2. Okay, so I guess this is gonna be a discovery for you as well as for me. Very nice, very nice. Sadly, I'm still not recognized with anyone in this. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. That's a big discovery coming up from for all of us, and I'm pretty sure we have so many players playing through the communities now. It's quite big. It's hard to know everybody anyway. But I would have loved to hear a few more details. Oh man, wait. Oh, Robbie made it. Robbie AlphaG 2019. We got AlphaG on 2619. They got the golden age. As Simon is gonna have 17 out of 19. Maybe he is gonna try to chop something out. No, he can't get it. Can he get it? And I'm pretty sure Nopplz was also a bit late on this. The fact that he got delayed to finish his Temple of Artemis by that Vietnamese scout, you see how much this mattered? The fact that he couldn't build a wonder to get those extra 3 points. Bam. No golden age for you. No. This is gonna be very hard game coming up from Poland. Most of the time, you're going to see the players really, you know, cherish that ability to get to the monumentality era with the relic. They don't need to invest that much into their holy sites. They don't need that much faith, and so on and so forth. And they can use that ability to buy the builders, to buy the settlers, and so on. In this particular game, it doesn't look like this is going to be this is going to be a thing. Yeah, indeed. Holy site pillage plus 2 hour delay. You see, like this. Compared to the 4v4, when you have a lot more, I would say, chances to be excused, you know? Like you have like multiple lives to work on. In the 2v2's and the 1v1's, you have only one. That's it. You can't go that many ways. If you don't get the timings correctly done, if you don't do the math, how many times it takes you to do everything and predict what's gonna happen, oh my god, that's just gonna be a bit too tough to handle. Psyvane, wouldn't be surprised if a double normal means CC soon. Well, I don't know, we'll see. Of course, I wouldn't be that worried about Persia's double normal. Still, he's gonna do the gold. He's gonna have the trade-offs to generate that culture. I do see he went for Magnus internals in Pasargade, and we do need to see what he's gonna try to work with. He did actually put off getting more settlers. It would have been actually quite worth if Simon would have gone for settle on Upsun or Harrow. That would have given him the era score points needed to actually get this going. He did invest a little bit into the galleys and got to notice that, of course, England is not going to be on the same coast of hit. Man, this settler. No, bro, Alpha, if you're going to do this, I mean, do it properly, bro. Just, you know, put that city on the sugar tile, get a builder, chop the boats out, and to take out Persia. That's just, oh my god, that's gonna be an issue. If they start fighting on the seas, this is gonna be such a fun game. Yeah, I do have to point out Poland did manage to get that religion earlier, and of course he's generating a decent amount of faith. There is a possibility for him to use that faith into something, and this might actually be important. Remember, great people can be bought with faith and gold. Most of the time you don't really want to spend the faith on the great people because they're quite expensive. You do need like 450 for the first one, so you know, you're much better off spending that into settlers, into builders. Maybe, like, for example, a builder would be 45 faith, and you can chop the settler with it. So you spend 2 chops and you get a builder 45 faith. It's much better return on investment. Religious victory available? I think so. I think they allowed everything. As far as I've seen in the rules, there weren't that many different rules than the normal one. I'm guessing it is. They did go for, let's see, abundant resources, and I do see guaranteed resources on the strategics. Yeah, there's I don't see any different rules here. Anyway, buying Imotem can be a really good move for Colosseum. Yep, that also. We got a last move coming up from Rob. He's gonna go for the builders of Vietnam, got one, and it looks like he did take it out. Of course, that is quite a problem. Vietnam did sacrifice his scout to get that builder, but still it's a good one for him. He can go and take out the other builder towards the city of Plock, where it's getting another one built. I do see also a Temenanki or Great Bath. Great Bath put down. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting worried. I'm getting worried right now. Right, meow? What is going on? They do need the strategic resources. Maybe Vietnam is actually gonna get the pillage on the horse, which is gonna be a problem. Poland is not acquiring any other horse style anywhere and is not actually working it. That means he's not acquiring horses. We do have, I guess, Persia with horses improved, but he only has 1, and of course it only gives you 2 horses a turn. So to put it in perspective, let's put it in perspective, boys. To upgrade one single horse, to get a horse, not to upgrade, to get a horse, you need 10 units. That's 5 turns of working 1 tile of horse. You're 2 players, so if one of you actually loses his pasture and another one needs to upgrade it or has it upgrade, you need to wait 5 turns for it to accumulate enough resources to give you that horse. That's a long time. Can you see? That is a long time. You don't have that much time. Like 20 turns, bam, the era changes. Can you imagine only 4 horses in 20 turns? You know what I mean? Poland will be bullied by Vietnam bullying Poland very efficiently, coming up from Saint-Germain. Yeah, I do believe the bully over here is real, and we do have the pillage on the horse. Nopplz is having a bit of an issue defending against Vietnam. Of course, I do think to catch back up in this warfare, he definitely needs to put an attack back on Vietnam. Now that he lost his horses, you do notice he only has 8 in the bank with 15 on Persia, but ding 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 ding, we do have a problem. Apocalypse now on the right side. Robbie and AlphaG82 have a total of 0 resources combined. Oh, I can see through my fingers. This is a problem. I totally understand, you get your campuses going, you get your simming, you're like, I bullied my friend so big, my neighbor not gonna do anything about me, and then 5 turns later, horses coming up next to your cities, 10-string cities, you're like, city down. Well, I mean, come on, bro. You gotta do better than that. I'm sure you can do better than that. I mean, Vietnam has horses next to their capital, horses within 2 times of Vietnam. Come on, you. I know, right? We dare Vietnam to upgrade his horses. Man, and this is like one of those things, Wait, how do you say it? You can't do it. You cannot upgrade your horses. In Romania, whenever we're saying we want to incentivize somebody to do something, we want to annoy him that he cannot do it. That's basically how you make Romanians do stuff. Oh, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. I'm sure you cannot do it. Like, it's so bad. You're not gonna do that. It's so hard, bro. It's so hard. Nah, you're not up to it. And then 5 minutes later, poof, horses improved. It is what it is. We got Kong Kong with Spearman, Thanglog with Spearman as well, who is going to get more campuses out. I do see he did get a +1 next to his stuns over here. There is a definitely big mismatch coming up from the culture generated by Vietnam and everybody else in the game. But you do see that Simon, for example, is not losing that much culture. He could have had a lot more just because of his trade routes, but it's still fine. He's going to get his settlers out. Out and about, gonna try to expand as far and wide as possible. He does have a few islands to work with, and he did notice the borders of England. I'm a bit surprised he did actually put cities over here. I guess it's not that bad to get a city on Upsunur Hollow. He's gonna get that point from settling on Tundra and point from settling on Wonder. He also has some very, very good settles coming up on the Silk Tiles and the Spice Tiles over here. I'm sure he should put one on the coastline to the east of Pasargade. Dorel, don't even try to play again and stream it at the same time. You want to be able to do it? I know, right? Exactly. But I can. Dun, 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 dun. Well, we do have Thanglong. By the looks of it, still has a problem improving his horses. He went for the olives first. No, Robbie. Anyway, Simon is gonna go for normalish. We got Nopplz normalish. Robbie is gonna be pen brush and voice colderish. He's gonna get that culture coming out from his districts, and that's the reason he's actually getting so much culture. Also putting down those campuses and using Pingala in the city of Hue does allow him to get the science coming up from that population as well. We do have AlphaG with Moksha in the capital city. He's getting those horses out, and you do see he keeps on pressuring Vietnam. I think Vietnam was aware of what might be coming against him, and now he is getting his spearmen out. He knows he doesn't have any strategic resource. Of course, the horses will have quite a bit of a problem going against his opponent's spearmen. But I do believe this is the moment you have to realize Poland needs a general. And this is the big question that we have to ask ourselves. Will Poland get to 450 faith fast enough? No. He has 263. Oh man, you need so much more. so much more. I do see him quite a bit of an aid to actually put districts on the floodable terrains over there, the floodable river. That's probably one of the reasons he did choose to go for Great Bath. Not bad of a choice. I'm not so sure it's the best one though. And he will lose another builder. Oh, Vietnam strikes again. That's 2 builders, pillage on his holy site and a takeover of his Temple of Artemis. Oh my god, man. Robbie is even gonna get that builder safe. Even gonna get that builder safe. Man, oh man. Anyway, well, I'm pretty sure at the moment Nopplz is mad. Like he's sweating mad right now. We do have a few more cities coming up from Eleanor with theater squares coming up from Sheffield. No adjacency theater squares though. He doesn't have wonders to play them next to or the government plaza to increase that adjacency. One of the good things, he did go for God of the Sea, so now his amber tiles are actually gonna get good tiles to work with the extra production on them from the fishing improvement and from the God of the Sea. And we do have his other cities getting those extra traders. I'm pretty sure the gold is going to be a priority here. And I do notice he did settle on or put the districts on iron. And that's going to give him the iron if he discovers bronze working. From what I can see though, he doesn't have horses. Oh, he does have a horse tile here. But it's 3 tiles away from the capital. Quite expensive. But that's where the extra gold comes in. You know, you make extra gold, you get to invest. Improving strategic resources is an investment in your health. You know, like you stay alive with those strategic resources. You can't eat them, that's not a population, but you can keep your population at the same count if they actually get defense going. Oh, okay, Robbie did actually delete the builder. It wasn't big enough for him. Don't need strategies for Voicians? Yes. Psyphane? Yes, I do agree. Well, you do see the archers getting a few more experience points, and from what I can see, he's putting those spearmen in the front line. We do have also Robbie going for horseback riding in 3, civil service in 3, and I do see him getting his audience chamber from Thang Long. He did improve the horse style, it's just it takes so long to actually acquire enough horses that it's gonna be a problem. We do have also Iron actually activated here. Where did he improve? Oh, he settled on it. Oh my god. Okay, look at my thought. Settled on it. No encampment from Poland? No encampment from Poland. I think he's I mean, I would buy that general. I would definitely buy that general. Oh, I forgot to actually finish the remaps. Oh my god, nobody's gonna get points with this one. Really? Nobody? No one? Okay. That's a lot of points down the drain, boys. Nobody thought this would happen. Yeah. Well, we do have a considerable amount of settlers coming up from the Persian cities. I'm, well, quite surprised he didn't go for religious settlements. He's trying to put them in the south and in the east. From what I can see, he's gonna get 6 cities relatively soon, but it's not that soon. And I have to point out, we've seen for quite some time Eleanor and Vietnam being on 5 cities. While we do have Persia on only 4. I do see him putting a close city with Poland, and I'm a bit surprised he did actually put Gordian right there, right far away from his lands. Mostly because he first of all took away a city from Poland, and second of all, he did well, he didn't actually create a coastal trade route, because to the south of Mogadishu there was already a passageway they could have traded with. Especially at the beginning of the game, neither of them are actually incentivized to going external trade routes. Wait, where is Polish trade route? There's no Polish trade route? You gotta get a trade route, bro. I see Krakow is gonna try to go for a theater square, and that's next to Temple of Artemis. Of course, there's a government plaza being built from Warsaw, and 24th Faith turn is gonna take a while to build up to 450. Not that long though. We still have around 6 turns, but he's gonna get that general, and he is gonna get some extra defense on these units and/or attack. Of course, in the meantime, Robbie did manage to get to 22 science and 46 culture. He's getting much closer to those Wojciechs. He's building up an economy and trying to get more districts out. Stop building settlers though, and this, well, I guess this is gonna go. He's gonna go from now on a tall build order. We do see his government plaza also was placed next to those tons. Well, I mean, sure. Yeah, I guess you can do that, but it's okay, sure. Well, we do have Habub striking the city of Mytho and improving some of those resources. Not bad. You do see the 2-2's wheat tiles, a 2-3 forest, and a 1-3 here. Definitely not bad. He can use that to increase his yields, definitely. 5-second energy. Yes, we do have a 2v2, a rather fast game coming up over here. Change up of pace. Usually these games are much faster than the 4v4s. While, of course, we do have 2 players on each side. All 4 of the players are kind of unknown for us. We do need to see how they're gonna play, and of course how they're gonna evolve over here. We do have London, and I do see Manchester getting those traders. I do also notice Sheffield did finish that theater square, and Liverpool is going to get another one. It's very important for them to get these early writers. England is already on 3.4 great writer points a turn, and I do see him plugging in Pingala in Sheffield. I'm wondering right now if he's going to get for if he's going to go for something like Oracle from that city. That would actually be extremely good for him, extremely valuable. We do need to see if he's also going to get more cities. He's on 6 cities, so I guess it will be nice to get another 3 more, especially since he has so much land to develop in the north. I guess it's fine. Especially with his opponents losing their golden age options. He's not going to get to go against them. He's not going to have quite a bit of a competition. Well, most of the time you have to ignore the fact that your opponents, for example, stumbled upon something. You might as well just go for your own pace, go for your own game, and don't, you know, how to say, don't dwell too much on what your opponent is doing, because you do need to get as good as possible, as fast as possible anyway, to actually win the game fast enough. So any kind of information that might delay you in that action is not doing you any well. So for example, you could say, oh my god, you know, my opponent missed a golden age, and you're like, so now I can actually put an extra wonder on my build queues. No, don't do that. Just, you know, go for your own gameplay. Exactly. Don't get caught up thinking too much about your opponent when you need to focus. Exactly, you know. We do have the Great Bath finished in Plok. I do see an encampment coming up from that city as well. That's from Poland. 6 turns for audience chamber to come out of the city of Warsaw, and now he's generating some more faith coming up from the Great Bath improved tiles. He would need to actually buy some more and get those bonuses in. The extra faith will do him quite nicely. Of course, he is gonna get faster on these great generals, and I'm pretty well, I guess, towards those great generals. 381 faith. It's gonna be a while, but I do have to say the Wojciechs are gonna be much faster than we're gonna see. How to say, they come out of machinery, right? So they're gonna be much faster than the next era. That's quite dangerous for him. We do have an opportunity for Persia to try to take over the city of Mogadishu. If he would have managed to get a few horses, maybe chop them out, he could have taken another city here. Would have also kept on using those units to go against Vietnam. There was a possibility for him to go through the mountains here. It's still one tile chokes, but no defense. So I guess one tile chokes only matter if you actually put a unit in there. Otherwise, they're just chokes. You know, they're just, you know, few tiles. Avraham Zero, good evening, sir. Do you agree with the encampment placement in Da Nang? I would have put in a front line with walls. Yeah, that is interesting idea. I do think it's good how he plays them because he wants more culture and he doesn't need to worry about that much Poland. The only way he's gonna need to worry about Poland if he messes up his Wojciech attack, which I'm not so sure he's gonna do. But that is a good idea, by the way, to put as much as to use actually as much as possible the encampment, not the sun, but the encampment for extra defense. If you do manage to attack more tiles with more. To attack one tile with more of your own defenses, that's a good one because it does increase your defensive capabilities. I do see, of course, Poland over here did manage to get a few experience points on his archers. Fortunately for both of them, you do see this rainforest over here are gonna stop any kind of attack from either side. The archers cannot shoot on the spearmen because they cannot see them through the rainforest hills, and the spearmen shouldn't actually go into the rainforest because they're gonna get attacked. They did figure out that there was a spearman over there, probably on the 2-1 tile, and they did attack that one. He's going to go to war with those mountains. Yeah, I guess so. These mountains are exactly war-like mountains. Now we do have a commercial hub coming up from Hue. I think this is Hue, right? And then Kong Kong coming up with a trader. Okay, so there we go. We got Simon getting a few horses out, or at least one that I can see. Okay, there we go, some more. Maybe he's gonna get that city of Mogadishu. I do also notice he settled the city of Tarsus between his capital city and the Rapa Nui. Not a bad city. He's gonna get another settle here to the south of Hagmatana, and of course expanding his empire relatively fast here is gonna help him out. I'm a bit curious why he placed his Kavron Plaza in such a way, and I'm a bit curious about his lack of builders. I would have thought he's gonna try to use Magnus to its maximum capacity, not only the traders but also his ability to chop and to get more yields. I should say to give chops more yields, right? That's the correct way of saying things. And of course, we would have had quite an interesting array of chops for his horses. It would have been much faster to get a builder, chop those units out, and then send them towards Mogadishu. You can still hard build them though, that's not that big of an issue. My concern about the Gavron Plaza would be more related to the lack of extra bonuses that he's gonna get towards other districts, because most of the time you do want as much as possible to get as many points as you can from the Gavron Plaza being placed somewhere. So if you do manage to get like a +3 campus instead of a +1, or you do manage to get like a +4 commercial instead of a +2, and stuff like that, it does allow you to have a better result in your empire in the mid to late game. I've seen players actually use the Gavron Plaza for a lot of science for those campuses. Anyway, in the yield stamp, we do have, unfortunately, quite a bit of a difference in the stats. We got 34 on Roby Science and 70 Culture. We got AlphaG on 29 and 54. I believe at the moment we're going to need to wait for Vietnam to discover that that Wojciech technology. And as you can see, Roby is engineering 2 tons feudalism in 1. He's also going to get very, very quickly to mercenaries, allowing him to upgrade those archers into Wojciech's much cheaper. I do also believe he's going to need a lot of gold to do so, and that's exactly what AlphaG is going to get him. With 2 for 6 cities, he did manage to build quite a few of those Royal Navy dockyards and got the trade routes. This is something that I would really love to see some more. So they had an opportunity to put cities in the water here on this, for example, Inland Sea between Portsmouth and Hong Kong. They could have gotten so much gold. The same can be said about the east side, the right team between Poznan and Bactry, mostly because of the how the water is here. The problem is the right team, the left team. I mean, sorry, it's a bit the other way around, right? We got Persia and Poland are not actually a team focused on trading, if you get what I mean. Persia is going to want internals, and you've seen that Krakow barely built a trader and got it sent at the moment. It's just not gonna fully focus on that. Is not their go-to strategies. Of course, Poland does have the Sukinice, does have more production on his units. When the Wieselbanken starts to enter the game, that's gonna be amazing, and so on. There is a moment when Poland definitely wants more trade routes. Not at the beginning of the game. England yields are nice though. I don't think internals are that bad. Yeah, I don't think internals are that bad. No, don't get me wrong. They're not that bad, especially with so many harbors. But they could have made so much more gold. It's not about not making the gold right now. I'm just thinking, why didn't they put a city on the coast? I think that's maybe I was misunderstood there. I was more interested in getting a city over here on the 2-1, for example. Put it on the 2-1 here and get a harbor, and he would have had a direct connection on the coast with his ally. Cap to cap, they could have traded cap to cap. It's very important. Well, we do have AlphaG getting more science and 49 culture. I do see him also with 90 production. That's a bit of a problem for Nopplz. Nopplz is on 49 production, 13 science and 28 culture. Well, we're going to need to see Defender of the Faith do its maximum effectiveness here, because otherwise those Voichians are going to push through him. It doesn't have a lot of time to build those units up, and you can see he's trying to build that encampment from block. It's taking him a long time to build it from a third city, while the city of Krakow is trying to get another wonder. We shouldn't be that far away from getting into the medieval era. Probably we're gonna see the notification of 10 more turns until the next era changes soon, and we're gonna have to well, take a look of what they're doing. Yeah, exactly, the planning. I think the planning was a bit well, could have been better. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. So I'm not criticizing, I'm more trying to help here. No walls was thrown. No, I don't think so. I saw audience chamber coming up over here. I saw audience chamber over here. This, I don't think Poland actually has. Oh, he does. Audience chamber coming up from Warsaw. And Persia did go for audience chamber. So 4 audience chambers coming up from his cities. Finally, Persia did go with that horse next to the city of Mogadishu. It's gonna take a while until he actually builds up a decent amount of units to take over that city. Usually you do need between 3 and 4 horses, 3 and 5 horses, if I actually have to say. Sometimes the cities do tend to build up a defense, and it's a very good idea to attack them when your forces are ready and not give the cities a chance to build up walls or other units and so on, because if you go on the attack with too few units, you're gonna give the chance to the city-state to react to this, and city-states do tend to have quite a resilience. They're quite resilient, you know. I don't know how to say it otherwise. They might get a boat right in your face, they might get walls right in your face, they might get a lot of units, and you just make Pepega face because you can't actually attack into it, if you get what I mean. Well, we do have Poland with enough faith, more than enough faith to actually buy his general at the moment. Maybe he is going to try to wait for a second monumentality. As you can see over here with 543 faith, he is going to get a decent number of settlers. I'm not so sure at the moment he can afford to do so, mostly because Vietnam is going to be on his front line soon enough. We do have, of course, Robbie over here with a few spearmen and 3 archers. I'm pretty sure he should actually be building some more. He's getting his barracks out of from 3 of his cities. That will give him more production to his units, and of course we're gonna need to see what if he's gonna hard build those Voichians. It kind of looks like he's gonna want a hard build. I don't know why, because his ally does have a decent amount of gold generation for him to afford an upgrade, especially with mercenaries. Of course, we do have Nopplz with 49 out of 41 points. Simon is also 32 out of 41. He still needs 9 more points to get the golden, and you can see he keeps on settling more cities here on 2, 4, 6, 7 cities. This brings me up to another subject. I like what he's doing. It's like I like his expanding so much. I'm not so sure what kind of timing he wants to go for, because it's clear that more cities is going to turn into advantages when it comes to the mid to late game, right? But can you turn those advantages into something concrete? Can you get to a victory condition? Can you build a fleet and take out your opponent? Can you build an army and disembark on your opponent's borders and stuff like that? Like, can you do something like that that will turn into a concrete advantage for you? I'm not so sure. We're going to need to see how Persia is going to try to brain this out and try to go for the victory condition there. I'm not familiar with the 2v2's. Do they usually try to dominate their opponents out of the game, or is it more sim-centered? Actually, I would say 2v2's are more towards war than anything else, because they are most of the time so close to each other, and they can attack each other with units at an early stage of the game. We do need to see what they're gonna wanna choose. Of course, the timing attacks are still gonna be on point here. Poland, Wing Hussar, probably not gonna get to be allowed to get to the Wing Hussars. I personally wouldn't let my opponent get to Wing Hussars if I do have the opportunity to influence it, especially with Vietnam's early timing on the Voichens and much higher stats. That would be a much better option than allowing your opponent to get the Wing Hussars. Wing Hussars are extremely strong, way too strong to handle. Even with a higher technology, you might get pushed with Wing Hussars and unfortunately lose a lot of units. Oh my god, Zenja, you actually pictured that? Oh my god. Oh. Zenja, what's happening? Look what they did. Look what it did. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, I like to see a bunch of archer pre-builds, England, Vietnam, gold trade routes, gold. Yes, exactly. I would definitely think the same. What I do see is Vietnam going for more settlers. 3 settlers did show up in the production queues right after he finished those ban axes. And from what I can see, he is on apprenticeship divine right in 2. He's gonna get I would say feudalism builders, if not he already has a few feudalism builders, and upgrade a lot of his land. Not bad, but again, not amazing either. I would definitely think he should actually upgrade more of his tiles over here, especially the spice tiles. And if he does have stone tiles to chop, there we go. We do have some chops there. That picture is OnSpot visiting the theater of for culture victory. Yes, no, I'm watching the game in 3D, man. I'm watching the game in 3D. Trojan Man, yeah, France is just getting big. 39 science, 70 culture. He started acquiring those great writer points at 10, 5 points for great writer points at 10. Poland is only on 1 point a turn, and of course you do see that England does have the advantage of getting most of the early ones. If he's going to manage to get most of the early ones, he's going to get all of those extra yields coming up from the books, the works in the cities, and of course increase his yields very quickly here. Well, we already have one of the players actually getting enough tourism. Nopplz, as you can see, did manage to get 1 out of 17 to get the win, but he's getting defended by the culture of Robbie and AlphaG. Both of them actually have a decent amount of culture. AlphaG coming up a little bit higher with 16 domestics, while Robbie does only have 15. Not that big of an issue, actually, the push of the culture victory, even if Nopplz does have, let's see, on 32 tourism. It's going to be hard for him to get a lot more. And of course, the longer the game goes on, France is going to acquire more books, more writers, more everything, and not to mention put down more theater squares. We do not have him with any kind of pressure coming up from his opponents, so he's definitely not worried about an attack. From what I can see, Persia is more concentrated on taking down Mogadishu than anything else. What are the team names? They don't have actually team names. It's just Simon and Nopplz going against Rob1, Robbie, and AlphaG82. That's it. German in danger, I think. Oh wait, what? What? Germain? What was that? That's a city or something? I don't think that's a city. Well, Pretty Pasha. I'm not sure what you mean, sir. We do need to see, of course, if that push from Vietnam will actually get going. He can use the Knights and at the same time the Wojciechs to push an attack against Poland. With Poland's lack of science, he's going to have a hard time to actually get to a very good a very good unit to defend against this, and from what I can see, he's more interested in trying to get a bit more simming, a bit more stats than his defensive units. I can't say I blame him, because at the moment Vietnam is not actually doing an attack army, and this can be seen over here in the score screen. Robbie only has 155 strength and Nopplz is 142. Maybe when Robbie's strength will go up, we're gonna see a mirroring effect on Nopplz as well. Is Vietnam going to lose his coastal city to Persia? That's a good... wait, which coastal city? Vietnam? You mean Kong Kwang? There's no... Or Poznan? Or I don't know. So... we do have Poland managing to settle a city to the south of Gordian, Poznan, for quite some time now. They can trade with cap to cap, and I do see Mogadishu did manage to build a boat. Oh my god, this is what I was talking about. Mogadishu built a boat, you know, right in the face of Persia. The good thing is Mogadishu also built a lot of farms. That means these guys are gonna actually get free health back. It's fine. I'm getting trolled over here. Cake W. Oh, I see. You're thinking about this one? Yeah, okay. It's all good. Well, I would have loved to actually see England go on the seas, but I think he's just going to totally ignore Persia's fleet and try to go for his own advantages here. He does have quite a bit of extra advantages coming up from the science and the culture, and that's one of the things that I did want to mention when it comes to the cities. So as much as I like going for a lot of settlers, unfortunately sometimes going for a lot of settlers does delay your advancement in technology and civics considerably, and you might lose more from going wider than going a bit taller. Also, you have to always take into account the time to settle. So from where you actually got the builder, from where you actually got the settler, you need to take into account how much does it take you to actually settle the city and make it work for you. Because it's one thing to actually get the settler trained, another thing to actually settle the city, and the third thing to actually make it worth. Of course, the time to settle does impact your tempo quite a bit. You've seen players actually go for weaker cities but faster cities because they could have gotten their 2 turns faster, 3 turns faster, and make that city work much sooner than he would have had another settler somewhere else. Of course, in this scenario, like if you're gonna get an extra production somewhere, but 2 turns to go to work for that, it's just not worth it versus a normal city. How far is Vietnam from Wojciech? Seems like timing would be now normally. I think now I was thinking actually quite a bit earlier. I was thinking maybe turn 45. I guess he delayed it quite a bit to get more cities out. He wanted to first get the settlers going and settle the cities to the west side and then go for the pre-builds. I do see he's getting a few more archers at the moment and moving them towards the front line. He's also getting an economy here from multiple markets, from multiple commercial centers. He's getting the markets, and he did improve quite a few tiles there in the north. BLC is also pointing out the right team is running away with this game. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. How far is Vietnam from... okay, I did say that. Yeah, I think AlphaG82 ended up with better choice than Sam. Yeah, yeah, it's so I guess this is a good showcase to take a look at the timings of the third expansion phase. The second expansion phase would mean going for how to say 3 cities, and then you go into 6 cities. That's the second expansion. The third expansion phase, you're going from 5 to 6 cities, 5 to 7 cities, into 10, 12 cities, right? So most of the time you're gonna see the players have a bit of a choice on this one. If they have a lot of land, they could make it sooner, and if they don't have a lot of land, you're going to see them try to settle in increments, like one settle there, one settle another there, like one settle another there, and so on. Even though I honestly think that's a bit inefficient, because you want to build the settlers with the card, and you don't want to keep the card for too long in your government. You want to get it out as soon as possible. Like get those 5-6 turns with the settler card, bam bam bam, you get the settlers out, and you put the cities, and after the last settler finishes, you switch the card out and work something else. It's a bit dangerous to actually get that card worked. Of course, we do have England starting to generate a decent amount of points, 8 great writer points a turn, while still Poland is on 1. He's also generating the artist and the musician points, and I'm pretty sure the tourism is also going to get higher. We got him on only 10 at the moment, while Nopplz is on 38. That is an advantage, and you can see if Nopplz would have gotten his early game done properly, like managing to get the golden age, managing to get the monumentality, getting those builders, getting those settlers and so on, he would have had a totally different game. That one unfortunate decision, and the fact that he couldn't defend his holy site, defend his this Artemis, unfortunately stopped him from being that great in the game. To make the most out of his civilization bonuses and his opening, because don't get me wrong, if he wouldn't have opened with holy sites and he would have went for a Paintbrush and Voice, for example, opening with Poland, he would have had basically a no bonus civilization, but he would have been quite differently prepared to go against Vietnam over here. I'm not saying it was better, I'm just saying it was different. The second he put down the holy site, he basically said, I want the monumentality. Why didn't Da Nang place the commercial beside the Thun? That's a good question. Da Nang is over here. Oh, I don't think he could. Oh yeah, he could have. Oh, it wouldn't have given him 2 points of bonuses, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, he could have placed it on the 1-3. This is not the... Yeah, I guess. I don't know. So they did manage to generate decent amount of gold per turn. I'm pretty sure both of them do have mercenaries at the moment, AlphaG and Rob1. We do have a decent amount of production coming up on CS Simon on 114, working those internals and getting some more. He unfortunately he kind of dropped the ball on Mogadishu here. His 3 horses turned into 1 horse attacking into that city center. I'm not so sure how the horses died without pillaging the farms first, but it is what it is. Now he did start to fight against those archers and managed to deal a considerable amount of damage. But this is what happens when you don't actually get enough units to fight Mogad. Man, city-states. I've seen this so many times that honestly, I think city-states are gods. They're just insane. Anyway, yeah, Mogadishu is MVP, man. 1 boat built and that's it. Got the defense. Did Persia lose horsemen against the Mogadishu? Yes, 2 of them. He lost 2 of them. I don't know how that happened, honestly. Like, he has farms. I did point this out at the beginning. He has farms, so he has basically like free health. You just need to be careful not to lose that much on your unit. Pop 7 campus over there. Where? Wait, what? top 7 wait, what are you talking about the campus, by the way? Oh, okay, this one, right? On the Da Nang, yeah, he could get the campus over here indeed. Maybe that's why. Maybe he wanted to get the campus instead of anything else. So anyway, we do have the Voichens starting to come up over here. He can hard build them if he needs to. He has a decent amount of gold to upgrade, especially if he is gonna ask AlphaG for some more gold. Now I'm also sure he should actually start moving. I'm quite concerned they didn't go for the generals. Vietnam is gonna get next turn the option to get the generals, while Poland is barely making 1 point a turn. The fact that he didn't buy the general does, well, makes me wonder what's he gonna do with that faith. I did notice he went down in faith a little bit. Oh, he got apostles. Okay, I see what he's going for. He's gonna try to go for a... Wait, is he actually gonna try to go for a religious victory here? Since he did convert 2 of his opponent's cities. Okay, interesting. Well, Buddhism here, it doesn't really get the preparation for it. If he wanted to get there, maybe it would have been better to get something for the spread. But it is what it is. We do have a Warsaw with another amphitheater coming up in 3 Plock putting down a theater square. On England, we do have industrial zones, more settlers coming out and expanding towards... This is his, you see his 3rd expansion phase starting to come out, and he's trying to put those cities. Birmingham, for example, these are the coastal trade routes. Look at him using Reina in the city of Birmingham, while Hong Kong is also benefiting from Reina. They're gonna start to generate so much more gold out of this one single trade route, or a few trade routes that they have passing through those cities. Zenja called it. Yeah, they did. He did. Well, I'm actually quite surprised the Voichens are not pushing forward. They do have the general bonus. Maybe that's why they don't have the extra movement at the moment on them. They could actually move a little bit forward at the last second and then shoot next turn. I'm pretty sure they do have enough strength to double shot the archer and take it down. While this would also trigger a defense coming up from Nopplz. I'm also a bit concerned that we don't see knights coming up from Vietnam. Maybe they just want to play some more and, you know, have some fun, develop their cities instead of going for the kills over here. Not a bad tactic, not a bad strategy, especially if they're confident enough in their abilities to outsim their opponents. And of course, you can clearly see this is starting to happen with AlphaG coming up on 129 culture. We got him on 46 science, as well as Robs on 56 and 93. While on the other team, we barely have 30 science coming up for them. Did he just... Okay, so he's upgraded. Okay, he's moving. He is moving. Now we do have also Robbie going for education in 1. He would need to go for military tactics to get the pikemen if he wants to have a bit more strength coming up on his anti-cav units. Those are going to be quite... weak against the melee units of Poland. You can see the Spearman doesn't have the extra plus 10 against units, melee units, and that is quite a problem. Right team gonna seem like crazy? Yeah, they are. They already are. Well, we do have more builders coming up from the cities of Vietnam. I am really hoping he's going to get a stronger unit to work on the front line. Yes, these Voichens are going to be amazing doing the damage. But if he really wants to go against the cities of Poland, he would need to also get 1 or 2 trebuchets and at the same time get a few knights. Knights are maneuverable enough to go around their opponents and smash the cities or hit the units from behind, while the Voichens work on them from the front. Yeah, pyramids getting chopped out in Vietnam too. Wait, there? They are. Guang Tri getting the pyramids in 8 turns. Very nice, actually. That's a free builder, an extra charge on all of the builders. Very nice. More harbors also coming up from Hong Kong. I do see him putting down a Than over there from Can Tho. He's trying to get as much culture as possible from those Thans. And you can see, for example, over here, this is a plus 12 culture Than with all 8 6 around him, 2 4 6. Around him, he's getting that extra adjacency in the culture. Granary time. Salty capybara Kurunaban. Hello. Someone say granary? Yeah, it's too OP, man. We gotta nerf the granary. What can I say? Well, we're coming up on the next era with 3 turns to go until the medieval era. I do see S. Simon on 53 points out of 41. He is 100% going to get his golden age. And Nopplz is also going to have a golden age with 68 out of 41. Definitely outdoing themselves in this era. We do have also Robbie, 49 out of 49. He's getting his threshold. AlphaG, 70 out of 57. I do also notice that Imer's coming up from Poland, so he didn't actually go for the spread of his religion. He did go for tithe and Derimer, for that extra gold coming up for the cities following his religion, and the extra culture he's going to get from the special buildings. That means Nopplz did arrive at 56 culture, not really that bad, with Simon also on 38 and 52. The problem is he's still not on the same level as his opponents, and that is going to be quite a concern. Warsaw here going for Stonehenge. Okay, I'm not so sure I follow this. We do need to see also if Inam will want to push through this. He's also getting a few more simming. So, like all of the signs are towards simming, not really towards attacking. I do notice, of course, he does have a decent amount of units upgraded, the Voicians, but it doesn't look like he's going to want to push with them. It's more towards, okay, I'm going to be prepared. I'm going to try to defend myself against you rather than do anything else. So maybe that is their strategy after all. They just want to sim to win. Yeah, no granaries. No granaries. Turning your production into food. Granaries are the best. OnSpot keeping his grain in barns. Yeah, what can I say? Not in barns, man. Not in barns. It's in space. I'm keeping my grain in space. Just space. The final frontier. Where everybody keeps his grain. Man, when are they doing the new Space Force? Does anybody know? When are they doing the new Space Force? Where banana? Where banana? We do have Robbie getting a few more of these tons and the harbors. He did manage to finish the pyramids in the city of Guangtri. I do notice he got his Diplo quarter as well. And looking at the Diplo favor, they don't really have a major advantage. They have a few more points than their opponents, but I can't say that's a major advantage. Spaceware, I know, right? Space warfare. When we need space warfare. Oracle coming up from Nopplz. He did put it down from Plock. It's gonna finish in 5 turns. He does have a theater square over there, and that will get some extra adjacency. And I would have loved to see that actually on England, with Eleanor benefiting from all of those bonus points coming up from the books. It just made more sense for me to see England benefit from this. Well, in the meantime, I do see we got Foreign Ministry coming up from London, Library coming up from Sheffield, amphitheaters in Leeds, more campuses in the southern cities, and with more and more traders going through the waters. More of them are being redirected between the cities, and of course starting to generate these more. Oh my God, so much of an impact here. 146 gold a turn on Alpha. We got also a Robbie on 59. I'm just surprised, honestly, very surprised how come Vietnam did not push against Poland yet. I'm at the same time, it kind of gives you an idea of how much they enjoy the game. You know, they say, okay, is war gonna finish my game faster? If yes, maybe I need to do something else. You know, I still need to watch the Expanse. Wait, you didn't see the Expanse? No. Whoa. There's like, oh my God, that's like one of the best cities in the last 5 years. Somebody needs to pick up the slack on that one, because honestly, at the moment, nobody's tapping that, how to say, genre. Nobody's converting the viewers of the Expanse. What is this? I guess the new episodes from Star Trek are gonna do it, or are gonna try to do it. The ones with the captain. I totally forgot how it's called. I believe the first series was out, right? Totally forgot how it's called. I do have to say, yeah, your autumn entertainment plan. Yeah, I do have to say at the beginning, it's kind of hard to get into the Expanse. Like the first few 3, 4, 5 episodes, it was kind of hard to get into that storyline. But afterwards, it gets a lot better. Like a lot better, especially the fights in space and so on. Actual physics and stuff like that is amazing. Wait, Space Force was cancelled? No, but where banana? I am Bas. Good evening, sir, and thank you very much for the information over here. Really? You're talking about Space Force cancelled? No. Is this real life? Oh my god. Yes. Netflix's Space Force was cancelled. No. What does Gigamek do on his days off? No Civ streams? Okay, that's I guess a good question. I do go to my parents. I go get the groceries. I repair stuff around the house. If I have to deal with other stuff like yeah, for example, like administrative stuff, I need to go that way. I do play with my friends, like Romanian friends. They're playing Escape from Tarkov, and now we're playing Satisfactory. If you guys know the game, they don't really like I would stream what I'm doing, but they don't like their voices to be on stream. So it's I would it would be a hard time for me to actually separate the two, get the interaction with the stream and talk with them. What do I do more? And I watch a lot of movie, like a lot of movie, insane amount of movies. Like wow, I usually I see every movie that comes out that I deem is worth, and I do sometimes watch so many movies that I need to re-watch other series, you know, like I watch them like 3, 4, 5 times sometimes. Another Satisfactory stream, such a fun game. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, I need to ask, I guess I can show you. We got a private server going on, and we can work on the same base. And my friends, well, I guess they're connecting as soon as they have time to it. I have a strategy game to get on spot into. Wait, Vuguroth? Galactic. Wait, what? I was told the best space battles were in the Legend of Galactic Heroes anime. The space. I don't know the anime, by the way. I don't know that anime. What are you talking about? The strategy game, by the way. What strategy game? And the best space battles that I know in actual game, like in a game setup, I think it's Sins of a Solar Empire. That's the best strategy game that I have ever seen as a 4X, with extremely good space battles, much better and much more detailed than you see on, for example, Stellaris. Even though Stellaris does look extremely amazing when it comes to its UI and everything, and of course it's a bit more detailed when it comes to improving your empire. Since of a solar empire does have a much more broken down approach to it, and broken down when I'm simple approach to the game. And space warfare is just insane. Like it's StarCraft in space. Like you need the micromanagement, you need the clicking, you need the units, you need the diversity, you need a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's modern Heroes of Might and Magic. They've made 2 games in that style. I'm the world of champion in PvP. Oh, nice! World champion. Oh my god, that's amazing. I didn't know they made another Heroes of Might and Magic. Didn't Ubisoft buy that game and just made it worse at some point? I was a big fan of Heroes of Might and Magic, the 2 and the third, like the 2, the second version and the third version. And then after the third version, I know it went into the 4th one and I stopped following it. I never knew they actually got a new one. Can you tell me what it's called, or a link? Can you give me a link to it, maybe? It would be amazing if I have it in Discord or something, because it's you're gonna be, bro. Heroes Hour and Song of Conquest. So they didn't. Okay, let me see. Oh, this is my Discord, by the way. Thank you so much. Let me see. Okay, so let me actually come back really quickly to the game, but I definitely need to see this strategy role-playing game and take control of your hero and so on. Okay, really need to see this. We do have finally Mogadishu defeated. A few more horses came out from Persia cities. I do see also a Colosseum getting built in Bactri. That's going to be only a 3-city or 2-city Colosseum, 2, 4, 6. No, that's a 3-city Colosseum. And of course, he can settle some more cities on the north. That's one of the reasons I was quite surprised. We don't see cities over there to the northwest while they were being sent to the south somewhere in the water. Definitely this one over here next to the spice tiles would have been nice. Another one over there on the coffee tile would have been nice, and that would have made the Colosseum that much better at the moment. We still have 49 science as Simon with 105 culture. He's starting to catch up in the culture screen. Has a problem when it comes to his science. Nopplz though. Nopplz is getting that Oracle. He's getting Grandmaster Chapel in 8. I do see him getting Apostles, and I do also notice we got universities coming out of his series. Of the Vietnamese series. We got a lot of more science probably going to be on the way from Robbie. We might actually see cuirassiers come against Poland if this keeps up. 3 times for Robbie's stirrups. From what I can see, he did manage to acquire another general here, and we do need to see how this is going to end up with. I do also notice Nopplz did manage to get a crossbow, and that will allow him to get more attack damage against Vietnam here. The crossbows do deal significant damage against the spearmen. They're just going to be outmatched there, and one of the reasons that I was calling out for Robbie to try to get stirrups going, or at least a stronger unit. Even pikemen would have done a little bit better there. Still not the correct unit to go. Like, ranged units do take out anti-cav units, anti-cav units do take out cav units, cav units do a lot of damage against ranged units and so on. It's a circle, it's a circle. The melee units are kind of a little bit out of whack though. Anyway, looking at the era score, we do see now they're all 4 in the golden age. Of course, we did go through the resolutions, and Nopplz did manage to get that growing via culture, while 20% faster population growth over here. Diplomatic victory, chosen player gains 2 diplo victory points. AlphaG did manage to get it. I guess that would be also a relatively easy way for them to get a victory here, going for a diplomatic victory. If AlphaG is going to get first on Statue of Liberty, he's gonna get an extra 4. He can put a holy site down, he can get a religion, he can also try to get Potala Palace. He does have a decent amount of mountains with hills around them, and from what I can see, of course, has a lot of these art museums starting to come up. That's not bad actually. 124 science, 164 culture. It is exploding slowly with those stats screen. Talking about M&M, I'm amazed how long Heroes of Might and Magic and M3 is still being played on competitive today, while the game has like 20 years. It was an amazing game. Like, I remember now how I was playing with my friends when I was like, I don't know, 12 years old or 14 years old, and we were playing on a single computer. Hot seat. Do you remember hot seat? Like, you had, I think it was hot seat being called. Like, you just entered the number of players, and it said, oh, it's this player's turn, and you know, you just let him play and you go out of the room. He does his moves, and yeah, exactly right. It was amazing. We had teams of two, and we were getting out of the room. We were talking, we were doing strategizing. I was telling her, like, I have this one and I have this one, I can hit that unit, we can smash him with that unit, you just carry him out and so on. And then the other team came out and we got in, and oh my god, it was, and we spent so many hours playing that. It was such a good game, such a good game. I don't know what happened with that game. Like, it feels like it's such an easy way to make that game. I don't know what happened with it. I'm pretty sure even if they just copy Heroes of Might and Magic, just make it straight up much better in the graphics, it's still gonna have a lot of success. It's just the idea of the game was the success story there, not the game itself, you know, the idea of the game. We do see Sukienices coming out from Poland. They did manage to get more of an economy here, and I do notice they just gave all of the gold to Nopplz. Not sure what he's gonna do with it. He does have oh, wait, he got to Reform Church. He's getting next turn to Reform Church. Is he actually gonna buy? I hope not. Like, I see he's getting his Grandmaster Chapel, and I do see he's getting, he does have 500 faith with only 88 faith a turn. This is quite an unprepared Vietnam for those Wing Hussars. But at the same time, I gotta mention, Poland doesn't have a general for those Wing Hussars, nor does he have a lot of pre-builds or a lot of units. He just decided to build anything else other than his army. Oh, that's exactly what happened. There's two modern. Oh, wait, really? So this one that you gave me, right? This is 22. Oh my God, this was 2022, January 31. Okay, interesting. I need to see this. Okay. And the second one was, let me see, you gave me another one. Songs of Conquest. Okay. I did try, there was another one, by the way. There was at some point a game that I must not be named. No, I'm kidding. It was in my library. Let me see, very, very top of the library. Oh no, I took it out from the favorites. Oh no, I took it out from the favorites and categorized. I know I installed it at some point, so it should be here somewhere. There was kind of a game like Heroes of Might and Magic, but it wasn't Heroes of Might and Magic. I don't know how to say it otherwise. Anyway, I guess we're not gonna find it out. No, I'm pretty sure it's here because I bought it, so it should be here somewhere. It's not. It's not. No. Man, I don't know what it is. Anyway, it is what it is. Jojo, hello there. Hello, Kikidi? No. Wing Hussars. Yes, we do have the first Wing Hussar coming out from Poland, boosting that garrison defense strength by a big margin. We do have him dealing, well, not enough damage. I gotta say, this is not enough damage going against the Vietnamese units. And I'm pretty sure this is not gonna be one of those, oh my god, 10 Wing Hussar attacks, because he just doesn't have enough production and faith to work with them. Poland is going to get a few of them, and maybe he's going to try to take out a few units of Vietnam, even though by looking at the history between these two players, they're more going to try to sim rather than war each other. I don't think they want to poke each other's nest just so they don't enrage the other player to come against them. Yeah, Raid needs those cool animations, you know. Yeah, why would a skeleton be breathing so heavily? Well, I mean, what can I say? He is breathing in a lot of air. What can I say? Persia going to leverage Mogadishu into Wing Hussars. What? They already defeated the boss. Yeah, they defeated the boss. Mogadishu over here was the boss. I see how it is. Yeah, Mogadishu. Well, the farms are getting replaced. We do see repaired, I guess. We do see Simon getting some more of those abilities improved, and he's probably gonna get the builders here. Oh, Rob1 is gonna disembark with the warriors. From the north, he did manage to arrive at the Persian land. Buenos Aires would have actually been a good city for all of them to actually get, but I guess only one got them. We didn't actually see any more settlers coming up from Vietnam, a bit unfortunate, but you see, it is what it is. He didn't have a lot of land to settle in the south, but he did have a few more cities to settle over here coastally, and between the mountains, at least two of them that I can see that could have been a bit, giving him a bit more stats. Yeah, you have to take into account the population is also almost always going to be a good thing for you. It's just unfortunate that we don't see that much population coming up on Jar. We got 34 to go for. S. Simon is on 60. We got Robbie on 54 and AlphaG on 71. You can see how the most populated civilization in the game is also the bigger stats one, 132 science with 194 culture. We do have merchants started up from Vietnam. He's going to get the Marco Polo. He's going to get an extra trader unit over there. And I don't see actually Hypatia or Newton picked up. I did see a few others picked up, but I guess they didn't go that crazy with the scientists' points to get those. 5-time Poland science. Yes, and this is... We've seen this before quite a few times. This advantage is also only gonna get bigger through time because of the accumulated science that you're gonna get, right? Nopplz is on 700 and then boom, Robbie is 1600. So even if he does now match the science of Robbie, he's still gonna be behind considerably. So if he wants to catch up in a decent amount of time, he's gonna need to do like 30% more science or 50% more science than his opponent, which is not something that's gonna happen anytime soon. As you can see over here, it's quite a problem. We do need to see also if anybody's going to go for that culture. We did notice at the beginning Nopplz did acquire quite a bit of tourism. He's getting defended there by his opponents, and of course England managing to get 200 plus culture is going to do that to you. Nopplz is on 72 tourism per 10. He got his second relic when he did manage to get those two apostles. I was wondering what he's going to do with the two apostles, but I guess he didn't want to get an extra relic. Well, with the extra relic, he does have more faith, 119 faith a turn. And of course, he is trying to get a few more of these units on the west side. Maybe, but I don't know why Robbie is doing this. Like, I'm so surprised of the moves here. I know this is all defensive, and I'm so surprised we didn't see him attack into Poland. Like, we got to that point that I was saying you shouldn't get to that point. Maybe Vietnam is saying, man, this was too easy for me. You know that moment in your game that you see, like, you know, no, just increase difficulty somehow. Computer, increase difficulty, go insane, and you just nerf yourself. Is that what happened? Let me actually ask the chat over here. I think that's what happened. Did Robbie nerf himself? Yes. No. Picked up. You know, he didn't get the attack done. He had the technology for so long. He had the city count, the production, the everything, and he just didn't do it. He got to the timing that his opponent is gonna get wing hussars, and now that these units are useless. Look at the Voitians. He has like core ability on them, but they're like 55 damage against the wing hussars 78. Yeah, that's an issue. Oh, also, I forgot to say, because you were asking me what I do in my off time. I do quite a bit of physical train out. I had a period in my life in which I didn't do any physical train, and it did unfortunately do quite a bit of damage to me because I didn't have stamina anymore, and my muscles were weak. So I started doing slowly getting back up. So now I'm doing exercises in the house, trying to do some running around the neighborhood and stuff like that. Carry me, senpai. Yes, exactly. He's just going for the usual carry me, senpai. Exactly. Let's see what are you guys voting. Or 1 in the S, everybody in the kick W. Okay, I see how it is. 6 in the kick W now. Okay, okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, we do have Poland with a decent amount of heavy chariots, and I do see he's building up an army here. Will need the gold of his ally to improve all of them, and maybe he has a chance. I don't know. Like, honestly, with even with so many spearman cores turning into pieman cores, I still believe it's a very, very weak chance, but let's not take it away from him. What are they gonna go for here? What are they gonna go for a victory? That's the biggest question that we need to ask ourselves. With England benefiting from two diplo points, he could go for that Mahabodhi temple. He just needs a holy site somewhere next to a forest, and I'm pretty sure he will be the first that he's gonna get the Statue of Liberty in the game. You do need to get to civil engineering. He does have a 205 culture return, and civil engineering is quite far away through the culture tree, about in the halfway point. We do have over here Statue of Liberty with 4 diplo victory points acquired. How do Wing Hussars look against pikemen? Not that good, but they can push them back. So if you have pikemen in a line, the wing and of course the Wing Hussars with a general, and you get the core ability, they can push pikemen. But if unfortunately in this scenario it doesn't look like Poland has a general for them. So that's just not gonna happen. Yeah, it's look at the pikeman core, 72 Wing Hussar against the pikeman's 83. Again, no general on Nopplz here. Hello, CC Pyro. Good evening, sir. Awesome game yesterday, man. CC Pyro on England yesterday was unbelievable, on point there. I cannot believe you actually survived, but it was on point. Why is Poland so ideal? He missed his first golden age. Oh, CC coming up from the team, one of the teams. I do believe it's actually Nopplz and his teammate as someone putting up that CC. They didn't see a way out of it, and of course their opponents did manage to counteract them. Possibly they tried to go all in for that Wing Hussar. Of course Vietnam did notice that's happening, did build a lot of pikeman cores, and defended against this. Yeah, exactly. It's CC Pyro joining over here, and then bam. Yeah. GG. Let's take a quick peek in their channels, and of course right after this we will go to play a little bit of raid. We're gonna see if we can up our healers a little bit there. Let me take a look where they are. They were talking about something 16, public 16, I believe. Yeah. Wait, is it here? No, it's public 19, okay.
Faut que je fasse gaffe, et puis après j'étais en mode bon, je vais le laisser un peu tranquille.
Sorry, Michael. I entered this game. It was we are not a very good player, so.
Oh man, you got bullied. You got bullied hard. Like that unfortunate event, pillaging the holy site, and then just, you know, the Vietnamese making a barbecue on your temple of Artemis. Just, wow, bro.
I think I did not. The first golden age, I think I could have it, and I didn't play my unit good because I could better defend my holy site and my temple of Artemis, and I didn't defend them well. I was like, I need to defend my place.
Yeah, I think you need to get used to the 2v2's because it's a totally different beast than the 4v4's. You just don't have the gold for whatever you want, you know, like yeah, it's quite a problem.
It was our first time that we do 2v2, so we learn.
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
We did the 1v1 tournaments last year, and yeah, I think I could play it better. I don't know what to say.
Me too, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry for the past, maybe it was not...
No, it's all good because again, I actually love this because it does give me the opportunity to talk about a lot of stuff. No, but for example, on Persia, I was so curious why you didn't settle the west and you went across the seas.
Why I don't settle the west and I go across the sea?
Yes.
Because first, yes, it was a mistake. I don't know.
Maybe, or maybe he saw Eleanor is not on his sea and he wants to control it.
Yeah, that's a good one. I guess he did go for harbors first, even
Yes,
though.
I go for Arbor, and it's the reason why I don't settle in the north because I was afraid that Eleanor was on the north. So
Oh, I
You
see.
don't have to be afraid of Eleanor on the sea.
Oh,
okay, okay.
Because Eleanor don't have anything on the land.
Okay.
I mean I have no bonuses. I have just my campus, my arbor.
Okay. Ouais.
En gros, j'ai vraiment rien. J'ai
Oui,
juste
oui,
Tripat.
t'as raison.
Mais...
Yes, you are right, Michael. It was a mistake to not settle on the west.
It's all good. That's how we all learn, man. That's how we all learn. I was also curious why Vietnam didn't attack Poland. Like you had that Wojciech timing. You just needed to click on the unit, you know.
because I felt a little bad on the plays I did, and I didn't especially know how I had to behave in front of him because I didn't want it to throw his game, but
man, you bullied me from the beginning, bro.
Maybe too much.
You could do it. I think it's not a problem. It's like how to learn. It's being raised or by us. Like we could better.
Definitely, we could have done way better.
And we were expecting you to do the timing. It was like
we wanted to see way more faster, but I was there. Let me finish my Coliseum.
I want to have mentality to spend all my faith because I was talking him to more fight.
Yes, but it was fun. We learn. Yes.
Ouais. Après, si vous voulez, on peut peut-être. Après, le truc, c'est que en anglais, c'est compliqué, mais si vous voulez demander des trucs sur la game. Non, mais sur la game en particulier. Si vous voulez débrief, Michael, I was asking if they want to debrief in French for more easily talking.
Yeah. It's all good. Thank you so much for the answers, by the way. GG, well played, and thank you for allowing me to cast this.
No problem. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for the cast.
My pleasure.
Because now we can listen what you will say about our game and we can progress with that. So thank you for the
cast. Pleasure. It's my pleasure. Well, have a good evening. Bonne soirée and bisous.
Bonne soirée.
Salut.
So we heard from both teams over here what they were thinking about the game. We did see Robbie and AlphaG did manage to get a win on Nopplz and Simon in the first week of the 2v2's. We're gonna still get around the 2v2 tournament and see what's going on. There are quite a few games being played, and tomorrow we're also gonna have a game coming up from the CivFR community. I believe it will be Freditos de la Vega going against somebody, but let me actually take a look at who. The Freditos de la Vega. Wait, it's in my Discord. I believe it's in my Discord somewhere. This here and upcoming games. Freditos de la Vega going against Les Ornithorynx Roses coming up on 18:30 GMT on Friday. And now we're gonna jump in really quickly for our advertised stream. We do have the ultimate Death Knight hunt. You can see I need to reach 7 days of play before October 27. I do have 3 more days to go to acquire the Death Knight, and you can do this also if you do manage. Oh my god, I clicked it again. Oh no, clicked it again, bro. If you do manage to get the game on the link, by the way, !rate, and you can get that. Not to mention, you can use Good Night, if I'm not mistaken, as a bonus code. When subscriber in-house, that's a good question. I have been doing so many streams coming up lately, and I've been catching up, and I can explain myself why am I doing this. Usually I had a bit of a bank of games in my library, so I can put on YouTube. So I think on YouTube I always need to get like 5 games a week. Every day there needs to be content over there, and because I left for the lands, for Germany, because I left for Amsterdam for the TwitchCon and so on, I remained without any kind of library. So I'm now trying to catch up as fast as possible to get as many games out as possible, so I can actually get another library going for YouTube. I don't know when we can actually plug in another subscriber in-house. That's a good question. I honestly don't have an answer. There are, just so you know, by the way, on my Discord, there are quite a few games being played out weekly, or at least they're trying to gather weekly. If they have enough, they're just going to play like casual games with in-house rules. Oh, I got an ancient shard, by the way. Did you see that? I can actually summon this with the 20,000 something silver. Need to switch, by the way. I need to switch the stream to raid. There we go. No, not this one. Not this one. This. Bible thump. What is that? What is that? Okay, so let's see, battle. Let's see, on the campaign, I was going for the 3rd marks over here on Felwin's Gained. I was going at least for the 2nd marks. I couldn't get past this one, the stage 7 with the 2nd mark. That means I cannot get through the battle without losing at least a hero. Well, I shouldn't lose any hero, so let's see if I can manage to do so. I'm level 98, running a guild with a theory crafting and building. Oh, really? Oh, nice. I didn't know you were actually playing raid. Nice. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, getting those. I'm trying to figure the game out, but there are a lot of things that I need to discover and get going. First of all, I was so happy yesterday that I did manage to get the heal per shot for this one, the vampiric strike, I guess it's called, on the well, I call it the chick, but it's actually the sniper, if I'm not mistaken, and that actually gives me quite an opportunity to keep her alive. Unfortunately, sometimes it just takes way too much damage anyway, and it's hard to actually come back from that. Let me actually see if I can take down this guy. Yeah, I can. Okay. I did, I would say, try to explore the game. Usually that's one of the things that I do in the games before I actually start asking questions. I do try to explore myself and see the, well, what I can do and what I cannot do, and also experiment a little bit. It does help me understand the game quite a bit. This was the problem though. I do remember the hero, there we go, he's getting this attack going whenever somebody attacks him, and this was the major problem that I had yesterday. Unfortunately, because of that attack, whenever I was trying to attack and get some health back on that chick over there, she well, now it's dead anyway. She was getting attacked back, and it didn't have enough health to push back. I know there is a rock paper scissors type of interaction between the how to say, between the armors and the heroes and the damage and so on. I just, for this one, I just didn't actually go for it. I just went for what I felt it's better. Yeah, I mean, counter-attack bullying, your champs are still low level, so they have low stats. Yeah, exactly. They're well, they have a problem. I still think I can take this guy. It's just a matter of time until I do enough damage to him. I'm still debating in my mind if I did make a mistake with getting the heal, what is it, the paladin or whatever it is. But I always like to have some heals on my squad. Like in most games, I like to have a heal on my squad, even though it kind of looks like this one is much more directed towards damage than anything else. Like you need to be on the offense rather than on the defense. Oh, I got another level up on Elaine. Okay, Elaine, the sniper is still level. Okay, I think I can actually. Let's me the team. No, let's see champions. No, I don't want this one. I don't want the support. I think I can actually give them some more. Can I give this guy some level? This is maximum, right? So I can make him the next level. This one, what's this? Works. Rare attack power. This is kind of weak though. Can I put something on it? Maybe I can put a good set on it. Let's see. What do I have? Critical rate. No. Regeneration. Here's every turn. I can put this one on him. This is a what? This is a. Wait. Hello. Where does it? Skills. Okay. This is Hubble Pierce. Attacks one enemy, has a 20% decrease speed. Okay, and this one attacks one enemy, has a 35% of decrease in. Okay, so this guy decreases speed basically. Now masterings, I don't know about that. And he has a 2500 base. If you take a look at the chick over here, has a lot more damage with a lot more HP. So I think she's much better even if I max that out. Should I try to max this guy out instead of this guy? I believe this one does more damage anyway. Like I have the life on him. He's, as you've seen, he's very, very strong. So it would be really strong from being 4-star alone. Yeah, so I only have one on 4-star. This. Oh wait, where did this one come? Wait. I got an orc. Orc. I'm gonna put. Oh my god! I'm gonna put the regeneration on this. Okay. I'm gonna put it here, boys. I'm gonna put it here. Let's go for this. And I'm gonna go. Oh, that's a login reward. Oh, I see. I see what it is. Okay. Easy. More. Okay, so that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. Let's get it to level 5, I believe, at least. I don't know. I just like the number 5. Don't ask me why. Oh, I know why. Because it was the right number of not losing enough coins, enough silver coins, to not be able to upgrade everything that you have. Because you have quite a few quite a bit of equipment, and you need to go for it quite a bit. Then you need to switch it up and pay other stuff. 5 is just that, you know, juicy number that you're not gonna fail that much, and keep on having silver coins for whatever needs you have. I did start up with like 40,000, and now boom, look at me. I'm like 180 when I started playing the game and upgrading stuff. It is what it is. You're going through this silver very, very quickly. Let's see. Okay, we got this. Okay, there we go. So we might actually get this one up, right, with the levels, but I think I can actually sacrifice some to the gods here. What's this? This is shaman. Okay, what's the shaman? This, right? This one, and boom, and another boom, and I get, wait, what? Oh, it doesn't. Why that? Whatever. Oh, I see. So if I put 2 of them, I can put 2 of them. Yeah, I can put. Hello. Okay, there we go. Now this is much better. Directly level 14. Bam. More HP, a lot more HP, a lot more attack, a lot more defense. Okay, I like this. And I am actually curious. No, not this. I'm actually curious if I go for this guy, if I can actually sacrifice something to upgrade him to a level 3. I don't know if this actually matters though. This is something that at the moment I haven't realized if it's worth to sacrifice heroes to get more rank or not. I can sacrifice this one. Oh, it still doesn't let me upgrade. It's not enough. I need more. Okay. Anyway, now let's see this. A campaign. Come back on the Felwin's Gate. We got the last battle, and I'm gonna take out the chick, the chick, and I'm gonna put this one. Okay, I think everybody else has enough strength now. It kind of feels that way. We'll see. It's really good once you have 2 stars to feed into him. Yeah. Okay. So new stuff that I don't know what's about, by the way. Okay. Decent amount of damage. Let's go for Death Valley. Bam, bam, bam. We got that going. Let's see over here. Okay. I want to see what. Okay. Oh, recoil level 1 revives an ally with 25 shimmy. Exploit wind. Oh, I really like that one. The last one. Attacks one enemy. Place enemy. Okay. No, it's fine. I'm gonna use the second spell on the boss. I hope it actually works on the boss. Okay, still trying to take the dogs, the hound dogs out first because they do so much damage. I really don't like them because they do so much damage. And let's get a rally attack on this. Oh, you're dead, bro. You're dead, bro. Okay, let's take this one out. I was hoping maybe it dies, passively, but it didn't. Maybe some effect over there. Yeah, Orchik is a reviver with the 3rd attack, makes stars come easy. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's amazing, by the way. That is amazing. That was quite a problem for me to go for. Yeah, like especially at the later stages of the game, you just lost a hero and boom, you can't do anything. Okay, so let's get this, the weakness. Increased attack rate on mine. Okay. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's a lot of attack, bro. Oh, they're going all in on this? Oh my god. I'm gonna need to revive her. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to revive her. Wait. Why did this guy just attack mindlessly? Hello? I'm still not convinced the heal is a good choice. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose this because of moves. So I think this was a movement priority type of problem rather than anything else. You should have actually done a few different moves, especially taking down these hounds first. I totally forgot about the hounds. I was so focused on the big one that I totally forgot about the hounds. Oh my god, she still died. Man! Oh my god, I was doing so much damage. Can I delay this until I revive my heroes once again? Is this an option? Oh my god, it's 5 turns? No, that's not gonna happen. Okay, not gonna happen. So I see this guy actually has quite a few buffs and debuffs. Okay. The red ugly bull. Yeah, exactly. It is. It is what it is. I'm curious if I instead actually go for the chick. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, check this out. I'm actually gonna switch around. I'm gonna take out that guy and go full chicks here. Edit team. Oh, I got another shot. That's nice. Edit team. Let's go for this out and this in. I'm really curious if this is gonna change the mechanic. One of the best things that I have on the chick is the fact that it has a lot of damage and that heal ability. I really like the fact that I can do AoE damage to all of the heroes at once. I can couple that with the Valley of Death, and they don't get to retaliate on me. That's, I feel like it's very important that they don't get to retaliate. They don't get to do their turns, I guess. It's the best way of describing this. Now we'll see if I manage to survive the last one, because that's the most important one, the last level over there. Okay, let's finish this. It feels such a waste sometimes when I attack into very like low health heroes. It feels like I'm wasting my move, even though I know I'm taking down an opponent unit and I should be happy about it because it doesn't get to attack me back. But it just feels like I could have done so much more better, you know? Blue affinity is weak to the red affinity, though. A boss is going to crit while you weak hit. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, man. See, I was reading and I clicked, and instead of oh, well, I misclick. I call it out right now. It's misclick. Okay, so let's see. Let's take out the helpers, right? We need to take out the helpers. Why are you attacking on the chick? Let the chick alone. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, but I can revive her, right? Bam, 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 bam. And now I can attack like this, and those are almost dead, and he's gonna attack on my okay. And I take this one out as well. Wait, bro. Hello? Why did you... Oh, no, can I wait 6 turns? Without anybody dying, can I wait 6 turns? Oh my god. Hey, thank you so much. All Triangle, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated, sir. Okay, so we do have, I guess, the boss is still alive. I don't know how I can do less damage at him, so he doesn't actually take out my my army before I get to revive the last chick. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. He's gonna die. He gonna die, bro. He gonna die. He died. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna need to keep on grinding this, and I keep getting these mystery shards, with which do allow me to get more champions. If I go over here at the how to say this one, the portal, I get to get those champions. I did forget something, by the way. Daily login rewards. I think I forgot a reward over here or something. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to see it. Oh, this and this. Okay, got it. Multi-pack, pack. Oh, another one. Yeah, of course. What I mean, it's free. It's amazing. This one as well. Oh my god, yes. Gimme, bro. Gimme. So I got 4 shards and 1 ancient shard. Okay, let's go. A preacher, a level 1 preacher. Okay. Well, I gotta say I'm kind of low level on my hero set, so I'm pretty sure it's much better to just get as many of these and feed them into the bigger level ones. And talking about what you said over there with the rock paper scissors, the reason I'm not actually that worried about the rock paper scissors is because I don't have a big diversity of heroes to work with. When I'm gonna get that, it's different. But look at that, I already went through a lot of my coins already. Oh well. Oh, what is this? Rusty gash. Okay. Okay. Tavern. Let's see if I can improve something here. Select champion. I think I need to go for this. Can I? Whoa, I got a few more level 3s here. So I got this. Wait a second. Wait. So I got a few more level 3s here. What is this guy doing? This guy is lizard man, 1390 power. This only has 2010, and I can put the whole set of the other guy on this guy. Let's see on the skills. Attacks one, placing a decrease speed. This actually sounds good. This actually sounds good. And this one is attacks one enemy and steals one random buff from them. And this one is decreases the target's turn meter equal to the amount of buffs on the target. This actually sounds impressive. And what's this? Increase ally accuracy in dungeons by 40. Interesting. And this Hellfang. Ooh. Hello, boy. Hello, boy. Well, what's he doing? Attacks one enemy if target is on cooldown. Okay. And the Paw of Doom, the Hunter's Mark, attacks one enemy, has a 15 placing. Okay, sure. Chilling Howl attacks all enemies. Freeze debuff for one turn, only available when Howl spawn is on the same team. Okay. I feel like I like this one more. I don't know why. Why does it say that I... Is this because I can up him or something? I don't think I can up him. But anyway, I think I can get some equipment for him. I did have the heals on the other guy. I don't think I have a new stats. Like the full set of life, I have it on the other guy. This guy. Can I remove? I can remove, right? Okay, let's... Oh my god, 10,000 to remove and then 10,000 to... Oh, okay. That's gonna be expensive. I don't know if I get the cash to do this, guys. Like if I do this and then I do hello, this equip. Oh, it's free. Okay. Whew. Okay. Equip. 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 And equip. Okay. So now this guy is 2166 power. Much better, right? It's 2166. Is even 0 level is still much better than the other guy, and I can upgrade him. I can go to the tavern and I can sacrifice all of these little guys for him to get the experience. All right, I don't need the little guys anyway, so might as well just sacrifice them to the gods. What are you asking about? What do you think is the indication that you can up him? Oh, up him as in increase his experience, and I guess I was referring to the rank at that particular moment. If you wanna, there's a wait 1 second. So let me upgrade this one. Up in I'm referring to level ups, by the way. Okay. So when we were... When was it? Where was it? Portal. No, not Portal. Sorry. What is Champions? Okay, there we go. This one. There's an indicator here. There's no. Oh, I know there's multiple indicators on the other ones, but I think that's a. There is a use for 1-star champs even in the late game. I would imagine so. I think this is just a different. Oh, aura. Okay, aura. I see. Aura. Okay, so this one has life aura, the skills, yeah, the 15% HP. This one is 23 ally defense. Okay, got it. And this one is... Oh, I see now the arrow over here. Accuracy in dungeons. Well, I guess I'm not gonna go through dungeons that much, but we'll see. I now am ready to try another time. Let's go, boys. Let's see. I only have 72,000 things over there, silver coins, so this better work, because otherwise I'm gonna need to grind the hell out of this. Okay, check out this guy in. Okay, the big mouth, I don't know, a big dinosaur. Let's call him a dinosaur. I think he is a dinosaur, right? Not that much area of attack though. I would have loved to have a bit more area of attack. Citadel Brute Arrow is the aura for accuracy in dungeons. Got it. Thank you. Bam. Okay, we got this. Bam. Oh, whatever. That's whatever. Okay. That's damage that I'm gonna heal through the turn rollover anyway. It's fine. Okay. This works. I'm not sure he has enough health though. Like looking at his health meter, it doesn't look like he has enough health. Maybe it's just me and I'm a bit pessimistic about this, but I don't know, we'll see. Weak. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. The lava guys. The lava guys. He's only level 6. When he gets 20, he will be tanky. Yeah, I can imagine. I did have some more those beers or concoctions that I had in the tavern. I just didn't use them. I guess I forgot about them. I just sacrificed the heroes and I got a bit conservative with the other things. Oh no. Oh, I now see. I just read the provoke on this guy, so that's why that's a problem. Okay, let's get some heals up over here on this guy, and then we're gonna need to hit the... Man, again, they're hitting on the weakest unit. Like, really, bro? Well, I guess I do the same, so might as well. I just get annoyed that they're figuring it out so quickly. Big braining this AI. Can you imagine doing actually big brain stuff? Well, it's not really AI, it's just a computer. Okay, so I still need to play some more, guys. No, I need to grind this out. This doesn't work either. Need to grind this out. Even if I revive him, does it? Let's try it. Don't have anything to lose anyway. I don't think I have enough moves. Yeah, she's gonna die now. Kick W. Yeah, I don't think that's enough. Well, at least I'm gonna stay alive with 3 heroes this time and not 1. And not 2. Well, I guess last time it was 1, so much better now. Bam! Okay. A little bit better, you know? Like, and I got 3 level ups. Okay, nice. Shaman, the Citadel Bolt, and the War Priest did get a level up. That's good. Champions. This tavern. Which one is this? This is this one, right? This one. Okay, so let's see. This. Let's up him. Let's go for 17. I don't want max. I you know, I want to get a max by himself. Oh my god, 700 more HP and a lot more damage. Okay, now this might work. And 54 defense. This might actually work. Campaign. Fellows Gate. Stage. Exit. Stage right. Okay. Let's see. Good evening, Ryotson. Have a good night, sir. Is that it? Want to eat legendaries unless you're absolutely sure. Wait, what's a legendary? Oops, misclick. Are you talking about the beers? I really hope you're not talking about the beers. Are the beers legendary? Kick. Oh man, legendary beers. I want to have some. You know, wait, rarities in gacha games like when you win the lot. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, you mean heroes? Like you don't want to eat legendary heroes, right? The ones that are okay. I see what you mean. Man, for a second there, I was having some fun in my mind, thinking the beers are legendary. So I gotta admit, I was already thinking beers like whiskey. You know, oh, I kept this beer for like 40 years now. It is ready. Amazing. Oh, that actually could be a thing. The longer you keep the beer, the higher strength it is. Just a little tiny bit, like, you know, like what do I say, 1% per day or something, you know. So Oh my god, this is gonna... Okay, so I'm gonna try the exploit weakness. Okay, getting counterattack there. Going frozen. Okay, let's go for this. Oof. Okay. No! Well, he dead anyway. He dead, yeah. I'm gonna need to revive him. I really hope the chick is gonna unfreeze herself. Never mind. How did it go so wrong? That one single thing over here, going for the weakness instead of going for the damage on the hounds. Okay, well, it is what it is. I'm still happy actually. Every time I go ahead against the boss, I get shards, so that's not actually that bad. If I keep getting shards, I keep getting heroes. With the heroes, I can up the other heroes, like upgrade them, and it's still gonna be nice. So yeah, I keep getting shards and a lot of experience. So I guess replay this. Once the paladin is awakened, she heals in AoE. Oh, I see. The paladin. Oh, this one, right? The second one. I think it's a paladin. I think it's very important to have heals on your team. Well, I guess I didn't find the correct bonuses. Let's go for this. Bam, bam. We get this going. Take that one out. I think it's also very important to not get a lot of damage on these heroes before that end pursuit, but we'll see. Before the end battle. Wait, really? Just a tiny speck of life there? Oh my god, that's so much damage. Is this guy actually retaliating on everything? Like, really? Okay, let's go for the hounds. Nah, it's still gonna die. It's gonna die right now because of the second hound. But at least I can revive him. I don't know if it's a good idea to revive him so quickly, but we'll see. The chick might die now. No, not now. Okay, frozen. Let's get this. Resisted. Oh, uh-huh. Okay, let's see if I can. Should I? Let's go for the attack. Don't want to do this again though. Okay. Let's go for this. Don't attack. And I still have 5 turns. Maybe I can delay this. But I'm gonna lose another hero. Oh my god, that was so much damage. Okay, he dead. Another level up on the shaman this time. Okay. Oh, war priest is the paladin. Okay, it's not actually called a paladin. It's a war priest. Anyway, she's from the Sacred Order faction. Oh, I see. There's a lot of lore that I'm missing out. I know. I'm not so sure I can do it. Also, other than grinding this, I'm not so sure I can do it with these heroes at this level. I definitely need to upgrade them some more. Maybe it's a good idea to work on some more of the equipment, but looking at what's going on here, it just doesn't look like they're gonna have what they need in terms of health to defend against the attacks of those nasty hounds and the boss. Just I take too much damage at this moment. Let's see. So I take this one. Still this one will attack into this one if I attack him. So let's see. Maybe this is better actually. Let's see. I did take out the right unit instead of the middle unit, and it looks like it didn't get enough damage. Oh, it goes higher in health this time. Let's see. It's a bit different. A bit different. Don't attack back. Okay. Whew. Now take down these guys. Not again. Okay, let's keep him dead for a little while. Let's take out the hounds. What do you think? Can I do it? Can I do it? Go for the weakness, okay. Now I need to not do enough damage until I get the revive on that guy. Bless weapons, okay, increased attack. Okay. Revive! Now, full damage. Release, guys, release! Bam! Whoa, I did it! Did it! Did it! Uncome. Okay, I got a hero as well. I did it! I did it! Yeah. But there's a lot of ways to get some. Man, I did it! I did it! I found the combination! Yay! Okay, so I got this one to a level 18. Yeah, I did it. Okay, so I don't know what I got here, by the way. Let's see, brute level something 1. It gives skills attacks 2 times at random, has a 50% chance of placing a 5% debuff, and this one, the other thing, attacks one enemy, has an extra 30% chance of critical hit. Okay, I guess that's that could be powerful at a later stage. Let's get this ones really quickly. Italo Angel 8, good evening, sir. Hello there, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Let's quickly go through this and see what I got. Okay, well, I guess these are all green shards, so it is what it is. I'm getting these, you know, the level 1s. It's fine. I still get to sell them for a better experience on my other ones. Okay, now I think this is gonna be it for tonight. Thank you very much, everybody, for stopping by. I do hope you enjoyed the 2v2s. I do hope you enjoyed also the raid stream here. And also you're gonna get one of these death knights also claimed, I should say, in the 7 days. We got 3 more days to claim our ones. And I do believe we're gonna have a few more of these going. Tomorrow, we're going to have Freditos de la Vega going against the Lesorintorings Roses, CivFR Squadrons. During the weekend, we're going to have the qualifier started CivSys on the Russian server. And we're also going to have in the CPL server HOH going against Gold by Library in the CPL qualifiers. I do want to thank you all for stopping by, and of course thank you so much for the follows, for the sub, for the support. Let's see each other in the next stream. This is gonna be it for tonight. Have a good evening and have a good night. Bye bye.
I'd like to ask this. Go in the bottom of the house. You know what the bottom of the house is? Go in the bottom of the house. You know what the bottom of the house is?